Again, another week, another -3 in turnovers. So one thing that we talked about all week long, every single day, the one thing that we've been preaching is that we cannot turn the ball over. So, obviously it's very frustrating. It's also very disappointing. When you go out there in the first series, you turn the ball over. The defense does a nice job in holding them to 3. After that, there was some, obviously, drop balls and things of that nature, short of the first down, not getting the ball vertically down the field if we had those opportunities. Protection at times. And then, when we got to the second half, and it was still 13-0, and we weren't playing very well, and defensively, we needed to stop the run better. They ran the ball well in the first half. We weren't able to flip the field. We had very inconsistent punting, to be able to flip the field. And then the thought process behind it was, you can take all 11 out, but you don't have enough people to put in. So the thought process was, hey, listen, I'm going to take the quarterback out, all right? It's not like he played worse than anyone else out there. He did have the two fumbles, but at the same time, I just literally did it to try to get a damn spark from this football team, to put everyone on notice, okay, to that they have to focus and they have to go out there and play better. And, at points in the second half, they did that. That's not fair to the quarterback, but that's the way this business is. So really, when we talk about it, and the questions are going to be, well, who's your starting quarterback next week? And, the focus will be on that. But for me, it's on everyone. It's on everyone as far as we have to look at it, putting the players out there that can secure the football on offense, do what we need to do to not lose games. We don't even have opportunities to win them when you turn the ball over 3 times. I'll take any questions.
What did you see out of Cody once he came in?
Well, it helps when you start, catching the ball, and you can protect better at times. But you can see the same problems in the first half, that protections break down, and it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. It's going to be tough.
What was Kessler able to do better than what Bortles was doing?
Yeah, I think again, what always happens in going through the situation, everyone's going to focus on 2 individuals. And the problem is that those 2 individuals rely on a lot of things around them. Okay? And it was more of the things around them, okay, that may be the difference. So, again, that's how I feel about that situation.
But you're going to take this almost as a preseason kind of assessment of...
we're in the season.
Right, in terms of going through everybody, going through every single thing and saying, all right.
We've got to do something, yeah. And everybody, like I said before, the one thing you do with that position, doesn't matter the name, doesn't matter who it is, when you make a move to get a spark, everyone goes on notice. Everyone.
Is the offense doing anything well that you could build on at this point?
It doesn't matter what you do well to be able to build on if you're turning the ball over. If we weren't turning the ball over, yes, there would be things to build on. But it's very difficult when you turn the ball over and you put yourself behind, and especially where you turn it over in the scoring area of the opponent.
What are the things you could build on then? If you weren't turning it over, what are the positives that you could build on this offense?
Yeah, you see, I'm not focused on that right now, because I'm focused on how do we stop turning the ball over. So it's hard for me in my mind to sit here right now and try to say, well, we can do this and we can't do shit until we stop turning the ball over. Period. That's just how it is.
How did Blake handle being benched?
He was pissed. I mean, he was pissed, and that's good. He should be pissed. He's pissed at me, and he should be. I have no problems with that. If it was any other way, then that would be a problem.
Who takes the first team rep on Wednesday? Who is your starter right now?
It's open. Who's the starter at right tackle? Who's the starter at center? Who's the starter at receiver? Who's the starter? Everything's open. We lost 3 straight games, and we can't stop shooting ourselves in the foot, for lack of a better expression. So for us, the focus is going to be on that. But if you're on that side of the football, and there's everything, special teams, we've got to do something, okay? But the first thing we've got to do is stop turning the damn ball over, period. That would be the positive of how we can build.
Let's switch to the other side of the ball. As good as the defense was last year, this year it's pretty average. Just give it up. Teams seem to be able to move the ball down the field consistently. Maybe not big plays, but they move it down. What's changed there?
Yeah, we got to do a better job in the run game. You know what I'm saying? Today, I can only speak for today. You know, so today we could have done a better job in the run game. We needed to get underneath some of the blocks better. We needed to play over the top a little bit more. We needed to get off on some of the coverage plays, a little bit off of some of the things that were going on in front of us, and protect the deep end of it. But those things, I think that you can improve on. You can coach all of that stuff. Okay. The one thing that's difficult to coach, and we have to do it because it starts with us, is all ball security. I'm going to keep going back to the same thing. Because really, at the end of the day, we can say all we want. We can, I can get up here and I can give everyone a million things, all this stuff, positive and negative. But if you're -3 and you're -2, -3, game in and game out, okay, you are not gonna win no matter what positive thing you try to find. That's just the way it is. It's been that way from the beginning.
Do you have a sense of you'll have to manage some of the frustration with these players?
Yeah, I got to. It starts with you think I'm not frustrated? We're all frustrated. Okay, we've got to manage it. It's very easy to see. You know what I'm saying? We've got to stop turning the ball over, and then we can create takeaways too.
Is it a lack of focus or concentration, or do you have any idea why?
I've done it a lot of different ways. I mean, to sit here and be able to say what happens or what's going on, it's we just got to do a better job of coaching it first. That's all we can control, and that's what we got to be able to do.
So for a second, can you explain last one, guys? Why you guys wanted to trade for Carlos Hyde? What you hope he brings to the offense?
Yeah, I hope he brings a downhill mentality, a guy that can make plays, a guy that can help us and protect, a guy that can help this offense and maybe get us in situations where we can get some plays. And we'll look to see forward. We're looking forward to that and seeing him this week. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Here.